I gotta say, I really went back and forth about uploading this video, and I decided to just go ahead and do it. It's the first time. Enjoy. We'll look back at this one day and laugh because at one point, y'all gotta excuse the smacking, and y'all definitely have to excuse. I didn't know what the heck to say next. So strap in, listen up, and just, thanks for joining me. Hey everybody, welcome. I don't know what that intro song is, but it kind of reminds me of Friends. And I like the show Friends, so I don't know about y'all, but I think I'll keep it. You know what I mean? Just wanted to say thank you for joining me right now. This is like off the cuff, nothing planned, just kind of introducing myself. Um, Y'all can see because I can, sis. And I just want to thank y'all for joining me. And we just gonna talk about nothing. You know how the Seinfeld got a show about nothing? Well, this literally is a show about nothing, but it's just my thoughts and how I'm feeling and everything like that. So I gotta get used to looking in the camera and not at myself. So um, what's going on? Happy Friday. I done say what's going on like 80 times, but it's okay. This is my first time. So this is just a test run, right? It's Friday. Yay, Friday. Um, what are people doing this weekend? I am going to actually have something to do this weekend. Typically, I'm in the house, but this weekend I'm excited. And you know why? Because food is involved. That is right. I'm going to get some wings with my good sis. And we are just going to have a good old time catching up in person instead of via text. Um, text messaging and social media and things like that have really changed the way that we communicate with one another. Like, as for birthdays, as for special occasions, things that happen in moments in our lives. Like, what do you guys think about social media and the sharing or oversharing? Like, what do you consider oversharing? Me, typically, I used to post every little thing, kids' birthdays and holidays, anniversaries, all kinds of stuff like that. But now I've kind of moved away from doing that. And that's simply because I don't trust it. I don't trust them. Y'all get too much information off of people's social media. I mean, just think about the simple fact that when you sign up for an account, sometimes the passwords, you set that, and then you have your security questions. Security questions could be: where did you go to high school? What city were you born in? When's your wedding date? What's your pet's first name? What's your best friend's name? Things like that. Those are all the things that are shared typically on a daily, several times a day on social media. And I'm like, they can really get all and everything that's needed just from doing that. So I've kind of shied away from that. Big situation. It could be possibly, especially with the kids. Just too many weirdos out there for real. And y'all don't need to know anything about anything. Okay. You don't need to know age. You don't need to know when their birthday is. You don't need to know anything that you could try to walk up to them. And I told my kids this: if you don't know them and I ain't never told you about them and they don't know the keyword, because we do have a secret keyword, then it's a no-go. But they can come up to you and be like, hey, I know your mom from, whatever high school I posted on my website. And she and I and whoever other friends I have connected on my website, we're all friends. And we used to go to whatever place I have on my website because that's my favorite food, or, things like that. So that's just kind of something I was just thinking about. I don't really have a topic to go into it, but like, what do you guys think about sharing now? I mean, you don't have to call anybody for a happy birthday. You can literally just say happy birthday, and Facebook's made it so easy now you don't even have to type the words. Like that was a lot of work, right? No, you can just go in there and get a pre-selection of whichever version you'd like to do, and send a happy birthday. So with GIFs you now have pre-selected AI words, so to speak, and it's just taking out a lot of the personal with it. I'm sorry, y'all. Something just caught my eye in the background. I saw food. This is why I shouldn't have the cooking channel in the background. As you can see, I'm not gonna lie. I love some food. Like food, what food? Let's talk about it. You'll get to know this about me very, very soon. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Everything's on the social media. Everything is there. You don't have to do much to do a little. And that's it. Like sometimes I've not even sometimes I've now noticed that a lot of people don't know really anything about you unless they're getting notified by Facebook that they should know this thing about you. And that is bananas because how we all remember people' birthdays. I mean, granted, somebody got 4,000 friends. Do you really know the 4,000 friends? You definitely don't know all of their birthdays. But if you do, kudos to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just weird. So I've went back into calling or texting because I feel like it's more personal and everybody don't need to know what's really going on. And that's it. What it is. Sometimes I do have a little itch, like, oh, I want to share this, but then I'm like, you know what? Let's not. And say we did. I can post a little bit here, a little bit of there. If I'm gonna post anything, it's definitely gonna be like something in reference to my business and doing that or something. So I don't really know. What else can we talk about? Yeah, I'm saying it, and I will bust in a random song every now and then. You'll learn that about me as well. I just talk about telling all your business, and here I go telling all the business, right? um, I don't know. So I do IT. It's there. It's interesting field to be in, especially as a female and a black female at that. But like, it's really male dominated. Um, just a lot that goes into it, but I like it. There's always something new happening in technology. Like, there's never gonna not be a day where there's not something new being discovered or created or to be learned. And thus, that is why I'm in technology. I also love, love, love astronomy, astrology, studying the sky, whichever you wish to refer to it as. Not astrology, I guess, because that's the studying of the signs. I like just the sky, like Star Wars, um, I love Marvel. I love Star Trek because I feel like that's literally about to be our future. That right there is definitely like gonna be what it is. And I'm excited to see, like, could you imagine like you just flying everywhere and being able to see everything? I probably look, this go around, I might not be there. I might not be there. And that's, dang, but that go around. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be around there at some point. I get to experience it, and I'll be like, "Dang, I remember when." I may not remember when, but it all depends. But I just like I like that. I think that's pretty cool to think about. Like, we'll really be flying in ships and going from planet to planet and things like that. You know, so all right. Well, I've rambled on enough. I definitely could get into that more deeply, but I'm gonna save a little bit of the things I like to talk about for when you guys see me over on my sister channel, Random on 10, with my good sis. You'll meet her soon. So until then, I'm here. I'm chilling. I got my locks. It's actually my lock anniversary, a lock anniversary, lockversary. however you wish to say it. It's been a year today that I got these done. So that's pretty cool, right? All right, guys. Well, I will check you out later. Again, thanks for joining me. Nice to meet you. We're gonna have some fun because we just will. I'm like serious and I'm excited about it. So please join us and keep joining me on this journey as we go. Peace out, everybody.